Every fella here wants to live. The only way that happens is if we run her aground.
The amazing thing about true heroes is that sometimes they're the people you would least expect willing to step up at the right moment. This week we're talking about The Finest Hours, a true hero story on reviewsfortherestofus.com. Disney's The Finest Hours stars Chris Pine, the new Captain Kirk, if you're not sure who that is, Eric Bana, and Casey Affleck, yes, Ben Affleck's brother, and it is the story of an oil tanker that snapped in half in the middle of a crazy storm in the 1950s off Chatham, Massachusetts. And Chris Pine plays the character of a Coast Guard guy sent out to rescue them who refuses to give up on them.
You want to turn back around? No. No, not now. We came too far. We're not getting up on it. Repeat.
Now, the thing that's pretty amazing about this movie is that it tells the story of true heroes. There's some people in this movie that wind up being heroes you never would have expected. They're soft-spoken, they're really kind of laid back, and you're like, yeah, whoever, whatever that guy is. And they turn out to be amazing heroes. So as far as how this movie is, it's inspirational. Truly, it's phenomenal. And Michael and I both were talking, Michael's the camera guy, we were both talking about how much better this movie actually was than we expected it to be. Way, way better. It's a phenomenal movie, both from the way it's shot, special effects are cool, acting, story, I mean, all of it. It's great. It all comes together with a really inspirational story and with a really neat love story woven in throughout it too, which is really, really cool. You should totally see this movie in the theater. Now, we found out that you can actually check it out on IMAX 3D, which if I go see it again, which I might, that's how good it is, I'm totally gonna see it on IMAX 3D because that would be phenomenal. It's just such an experience movie. There's these parts in the movie where you hear the boat creaking, you know, because it's broken apart, and you hear the iron aching almost sounds, and it's phenomenal. It's totally a theater movie. And the other cool thing about this film is that they really dial down everything but what you call peril, right? I mean, the boat snapped in half. Guys are gonna get hurt. Beams are gonna go flying. But all in all, it's pretty safe. There's no sexuality to worry about in it if you're thinking about taking your kids. And unlike some Disney movies that don't always keep what you might think of as the Disney promise, this is probably safe for kids 10 plus, honestly. But it's also a phenomenal movie for anybody, including a great date night film with Valentine's Day just around the corner. As always, if you enjoyed this review, the greatest compliment you can give us is not just to like us and subscribe on YouTube, which is great, and we hope you'll do that, but to tell your friends. If you're not in the mood for a kind of thriller, romance, sort of family kind of movie, you might want to check out our review for The Fifth Wave. In fact, I strongly suggest you check out the review before you go see it. You can do that by clicking right here. And if you want to check out Leonardo DiCaprio's award-winning performance in The Revenant, click right here to see that review. We'll see you next week on reviewsfortherestofus.com when we check out the new Coen Brothers film starring George Clooney, Scarlett Johansson. I could go on and on. I mean, the list is pretty crazy. I can't wait. This is going to be fantastic. Called Hail Caesar. See you next week on reviewsfortherestofus.com. Reviews for movie fans by movie fans.